Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of The Black Mirror. We're in Wales. Amazing. Main gate?
Hello? Is anyone there? No one heard me.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody heard him. Can you believe it? Anyway, let's ring the doorbell. The pivot.
I'll wait for a while.
I'll wait for a while.
Maybe the ringing was too short for anyone to hear me.
Let's try it again. Again.
Maybe the doorbell doesn't work. I can't hear it from here.
I'll try it one more time for safety.
The doorbell must be broken. Otherwise, someone would surely have heard it.
Probably. I mean, under these circumstances, don't you normally hear the doorbell as well? When you're the one ringing it? Let's right-click the doorbell.
It seems that the wires inside barely connect.
That sounds like more of a problem. Broken statue.
The left leg of the statue is broken off. There's a nail stuck in the column.
You really just gotta keep clicking.
It wasn't at all hard to pull out.
Now that I have the nail, it says the wires are barely not connecting. Let's give them something to connect to.
I'll try to stick the nail under the doorbell so that it connects the wires. That seems to have helped. Someone's coming.
Alright, well I didn't hear it, but it's fine. Hooray!
What do you want, sir? Madam Eleanor is not expecting anyone today.
I am Samuel Gordon from Black Mirror. I am here to visit Eleanor. Take me to her, please.
I'm sorry, sir, that's quite impossible.
What do you mean?
Pardon me? You said you were a Gordon?
Yes, Samuel Gordon, the son of Randall Gordon.
I'd like to trust you, but I can't. There have been some problems recently, and I've got to be very careful about who I let in. Maybe if you could prove your identity somehow, sir.
I must say I expected a warmer reception.
I'm sorry, sir, I must insist.
Things have happened recently, though, that's a concern. But anyway, we got the mourning card.
I hope you will find this to be sufficient proof of my identity. It's William Gordon's mourning card. He is one of the reasons why I have come.
Of course, sir. I apologize for the disbelief. Some hoodlums tried to rob us a short while back, hence the extra caution, you see.
I understand. May we go in now?
Follow me. I'll see you inside.
Ooh, look at that.
Pardon me, madam.
Yes, Louis. I see we have a visitor.
This is Samuel Gordon. He's come from Castle Black Mirror.
Oh, yes. I know who he is, Louis. That's all right. Is your memory failing you? I hope you welcomed our guest warmly, Louis.
I didn't know who he was, madam, and therefore I didn't want to let him in.
Welcome to Wales, Samuel. Hopefully Louis didn't annoy you too much.
No, madam. He explained the reasons for his cautious behavior.
We need to be extra careful these days. We were almost robbed last week. But that is probably of little interest to you. So why are you delighting me with your visit?
Can we speak in private?
I understand. Louis, can you return to your duties now?
Certainly, madam.
Thank you. I am so glad you have come, Samuel. I have not seen anyone from the family in years, and time passes so slowly here. Tell me, how long are you planning to stay with us?
Several days, I expect, but I don't know yet.
Only a few days? That's a pity. Victoria wrote about what had happened to William. I liked him very much. He was a great man. I regret not attending the funeral, but I am weak, and a long journey might affect my health further. I explained everything to Victoria in a letter. I hope she is not angry with me. Do you know whether she received my letter? I have not received a reply, and I do not know what to think about it.
But I have her reply here. I promised to deliver it.
Really?
Well, that's convenient. I don't have to click it or anything, we just do it.
You are very kind. I am not keen on waiting in uncertainty. I will read it this evening. But surely you have not come just to deliver a letter.
Alright, we have a few things to talk about. So, William himself, of course.
Tell me, madam, when did you last see William?
That was a very long time ago. Yes, I do remember. He came to visit me 2 years ago, along with Robert. It was nice to see them again after such a long time.
How long did they stay?
Less than a month, I think. Why are you asking about it anyway?
I'm picking up certain pieces of a puzzle.
I see.
Do you remember any significant occurrence from that visit? Did William behave normally?
I do not remember him behaving in a... Or maybe, as I recall, he was enormously interested in our family tune. That surprised me. He seemed quite obsessed with it. In fact, he kept asking me about it all the time and finally convinced me to take him inside. I did not want anyone to disturb my ancestors' rest, but I eventually gave in. I don't know what he'd been after, though he did not want to answer any of my questions, even though I asked him directly. That day, he really did behave strangely.
William was inside the tomb. However, he found nothing, just as he recorded in his diary.
Okay, that's a clue. Speaking of the diary...
I found William's personal diary, Eleanor. I read all the important records several times. He mentions the tomb you spoke about. Are you sure he did not tell you anything about it? Can you remember anything more from his visit?
Much time has passed since then, Samuel, but my memory still serves me well. He did not give me any idea why he'd been interested in that place so much. Nothing at all.
I understand.
Well, that's a bust. But how about the curse of the Gordon clan?
You most probably are aware of the curse that has harassed our family for so long. What do you think about it?
The curse of the Gordons? You would not believe such a tale, would you? Being a young man of the modern age, Samuel?
The chronicles state that Durham Gordon found his final rest somewhere at this manor. Perhaps this refers to your family tomb.
I do not think so. The tomb is old, but not older than 200 years. As far as I know, the tales about Durham reach much farther into the past. The only thing I know of him is the memorial with his name. Even if the chronicles did not lie, his grave would have certainly fallen apart a long time ago.
William knew that Durham's key must be somewhere at the manor. I've got to get into that tomb somehow.
We need subterfuge. Anyway, the old picture.
Madam, do you know this man?
reminds me of someone, but I may be mistaken. Am I supposed to know him?
Oh, I believe so. It's William's protege.
James! I didn't recognize him in this older picture. I only knew him as a little boy. Oh, where could he be now?
He is in Robert's care, in the sanatorium in Ashbury.
Is he still... Poor lad. James was quite normal when he was young, but as he matured, that strange illness of his got worse. And he started to regress rapidly. That is why in the end, William put him in Robert's hands. Poor boy. I'm glad you told me. At least I can pray for him.
This James character is a strange piece of the puzzle. How about just whales?
I remember the last time I was here as well. However, I'm a little surprised that you remembered me.
Of course I remember you. I have not lived here all my life. You know, I also spent some years at the Black Mirror Castle. My memory is the only thing that still serves me well. You were very young then. I can certainly understand that you would not remember the boring visits of relatives from afar.
Fair enough. How about husband?
I would also like a word with Richard. Can you tell me where I can find him?
Richard, my husband. I do not know. We barely see one another. I will tell you why before you ask. It's that damned chemistry lab of his and all those nonsensical experiments. You see, when he was young, he was an avowed scientist but never made his breakthrough. Years ago, he stopped his experiments for a long time, and I thought it was for good. But lately, the old fool has returned to those silly experiments and would rather spend his time with a microscope and formulae rather than with me.
So you don't know where I can find him?
I am angry with him right now. I'm not interested in the least what he is doing or where he is. I
Wow.
forbade him to carry out any experiments in the mansion because I am afraid something might happen. If you want to talk to him, go to the old house in the garden. Most of the time, he closets himself in there with his chemicals. Surely you will be able to find him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably know where his lab is at the very least. Accommodation, because I'm staying for several days.
May I know which room you plan to make available for me this evening?
Louis will get the east room ready for you. It is cozy and warm. You are my guest.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the doorbell.
Do you know that after having traveled a whole day, I almost did not make it past your main gate?
Yes, I do. Louis did not want to let you in. You must forgive him. He's only doing what he has been told.
Oh, it wasn't just Louis. The doorbell doesn't work.
Oh well, this whole place is falling apart. Many things do not work anymore. The mansion is slowly deteriorating. Richard does not care about these things, and I cannot manage it all alone. I'm glad I at least have Louis to help me. Without him, the garden would have become desolate a long time ago. Would you please tell Louis to fix that silly doorbell?
Certainly.
Okay, and finally, unless this brings up more conversation, the symbol of the 5.
Eleanor, have you ever seen anything like this?
No. What is it supposed to be?
Oh, I hoped you would tell me.
I'm sorry.
According to William's diary, an object similar to this one should be somewhere here at the manor.
I really have not seen anything like it before.
Will you allow me to examine the grounds of the mansion?
Gladly. Consider yourself at home. Just tell Louis that you are my guest.
Well, good enough. And alright, we got one more. Picture of a symbol.
Look at these pictures. Do the images make any sense to you?
No, I'm afraid they don't. So what do the symbols mean?
I'm not sure myself, but I hope to find out. I think I'll go now.
Alright, we've done it. Okay, let's leave. Also, I'm curious, that piano playing. No, okay, for a second I thought it might have been cute, and it's like the menu theme, but no. Alright. Now, where can I go from here? There's just to the path fork. I guess I'll do that. I'm going to tell Louie to fix the doorbell. That's my immediate goal. It's what she told me to do. I'm assuming that's him. Yep, caretaker Louie. Great.
May we talk?
What do you want?
Oh good, I only have the doorbell to bring up at all.
Do you know that the bell on the main gate is not working?
Yes, I'll know, but I only have one pair of hands. When I've finished with other things, I will attend to it.
Well, you really should go fix it right away. It is Eleanor's wish.
Okay, I will get this done and then I'll fix it.
I think I'll go now.
Alright, good enough. That's all we need. Let's go to the old garden.
Sir, that path leads to the old garden. Visitors are not permitted back there.
Madam has given me permission as her guest to go wherever I please.
Oh, in that case it's all right, sir.
I really probably should have said that before, just going. Anyway, faucet.
The hose is fixed to the faucet with a strong wire. I'll get it off.
Got it. Bench, ditch. Okay, we're panning. Abandoned house. Now's as far as I can go. Alright, let's go to the abandoned house.
According to what Eleanor said, Richard should be somewhere inside this old house. It seems to be deserted.
Yeah, this is a little bizarre, but let's go in anyway.
Locked.
Let's right-click it.
It seems that the key is in the lock on the other side.
Alright, well, this is going to be something that a bunch of hidden object puzzles love doing for us. Let's take the morning card. You'll see why shortly. Use it on the door. And now I will use the wire to push the key out of the lock, falling onto the morning card, and I will pull the key back under the door. Got the key. And with the key, I could open the door.
The house seems abandoned.
Yeah, even on the inside. I do have the morning card back, though. That's nice. A sleeping cat? Where did this thing come from?
Where did it run?
Haven't you played King's Quest VI? Where did it run to?
Where is it? It's not in the cabinet. I can't see anything there. The cabinet is too dark.
A little hard to see, but when it got startled and ran away, it knocked over this key. Small door. Let's use the key. A candle. And a lighter.
Lighter. It appears to be missing a wick.
Alright, there's nothing else to click here, so let's back out. Now check this out. This is a little clever. Candle, knife. Wick, lighter.
Should be usable now.
How about that? Also, there's a table over here. In the drawer.
Just a few sheets of paper, some cards, and 2 test tubes.
Sure, but...
I don't need anything from here. I can't see anything interesting. I don't need anything from here.
Why am I still allowed to click on this, though, with a red mouse? Anyway, lamp.
A broken oil lamp. I can't do much with it. Old advertisement papers, a page with technical literature. 2 ads are marked in red.
Little drawer. Oh! Fountain pen. A drawer within a drawer, huh? Ashtray.
The bottom is completely blackened, as if someone burnt something in it. These do not look like cigarette or cigar ashes. There is nothing in it.
That's it. Okay, I guess we're done here. Posted up clippings.
Just dirty paper. No, they're actually newspaper clippings. I'll have a look. A young, talented chemist acquires further appreciation. For the second time this year, a promising chemist, Richard Gordon, is attracting well-deserved attention. It has now been a week since he mentioned his work would deliver many improvements to the methodology of mammal blood research. Let's wish him good luck in his work. His research will bring fresh ideas to the domain of biochemistry. Daily Times, 19. The text that follows is illegible. I didn't know we had a famous chemist in the family.
That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's make it so I could actually move on. We'll use the lighter with the cabinet.
There is a latch. The back of the cabinet can be pushed off. Where could it lead?
Secret passage in this abandoned house. Very clever. Oh, wow.
Damn! Who the blazes are you?
I am Samuel Gordon.
You scared me half to death. What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know somebody would be here.
How did you get in?
I'll be positive.
Behind an old cabinet, I discovered a passage to a small staircase leading downward. I descended into the darkness and felt a doorknob on the landing. And when I opened the door...
Why did you sneak in so quietly, like a thief?
I was about to say something, but you instantly spotted me.
I'm glad you aren't lying, at least. The sample in that flask was the last I had of that substance.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to have caused you trouble. It was not intentional.
Your apology will not help me now. I urgently need that substance for an experiment I'm planning to carry out this evening.
How can I help you then?
Would you want to?
I'll try.
Great. The flask contained an EX52 oxidant. It's neither uncommon nor expensive, but it was my last bit, and I'm not getting any until a new package arrives next week.
Next week?
Well, this place is just too far away from about everything. You cannot even get a stain cleaner in the surrounding villages.
So where am I supposed to get a hold of this oxidant?
I'd tell you if I knew. You could try Leechdale, but you would have to be back by dusk. You should be able to be here on time if you hurry. There's a drugstore in the square. That's where you want to go.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
It's a boron oxidant, EX52. Write it down. Make sure of the color, a vigorously saturated blue. You can't possibly confuse it with anything else.
I understand.
And now, please excuse me. I have a lot of work to do.
Boron oxidant. Oh, great.
Yeah, wow, this sucks. But small bottles.
I'll take one.
Also the shards he dropped.
This is what is left of the oxidant that I must get somehow. The label reads Oxidant EX52.
Well, that's good. I don't have to write it down. Does he say anything?
First, I've got to get hold of that oxidant.
Alright, alright. I'm out of here. That was frustrating. Not a great way to make a first impression. Let's go to the chapel.
This must be it. Durgam Gordon's tomb. I've got to get inside somehow.
Let's go in.
The grate is locked.
Gotta admit, saw that one coming. Alright, let's go back. And now pan all the way back. Here we go. Is Lotus not here? Let's go back to the main gate then. If he's not here, then maybe that means he's done and he actually is fixing the doorbell. Hey buddy, thank you.
May we talk?
What do you want?
The tomb.
Louis, I'd like to have a look in the family tomb in the back garden.
There is nothing to be seen there, sir.
I'll decide that for myself. Can you open it for me?
No, sir, I can't. Madam has explicitly forbidden it. I can't let anyone in.
Surely, nothing bad will happen if you let me in. Lend me your key, and I'll bring it back in a minute. No one will find out. It will stay just between us.
Madam would certainly fire me if I broke her explicit order. I can't do anything.
Obviously, Louis won't open the grate. Oh well, at least I know who has the key.
I don't know if there's anything to talk about the doorbell, but I'll do it anyway.
So what is with the doorbell?
It's broken. What did you expect? It shouldn't take me long to fix it. I'll just need to find out what the problem is.
All right. I think I'll go now.
Can I not tell him what the problem is? I'm the one who temporarily fixed it. This is absurd. But whatever. This is just full on leaving. No, I'm going back in.
Oh, Samuel.
We know who to get permission from.
Do you like it here? Did you have a look around the garden?
Yes, this place is very beautiful.
That reminds me. Is Louis still working in the garden?
Yes, he's fixing the doorbell at the main gate.
Can you please ask him to leave that for later and mow the lawn?
Of course. I'll tell him.
What a pain in
He
the
was so
ass.
kind.
Stop what you're doing, do another thing, like twice in a row. That's so irritating.
Pardon me, madam. I need to talk to you.
Yes. Go ahead.
Idle conversation.
May I ask what that composition is that you are playing?
It is from a distant memory. I love this song. It has so much melancholy in it. If you are interested, I could play some more for you in the evening.
That would be delightful.
But seriously, the tomb.
I had a look at your family tomb at the end of the garden. It looks quite well preserved, unlike the ruins on the hill.
Yes, but its base is slowly sinking into the swamp. I have no idea what to do about it. The swamp is spreading more and more. In a few years, I may even see it from my window, and all those annoying insects will be flying everywhere.
Do I understand correctly that you do not wish that anyone enter the tomb? I would like to ask you to make an exception and let me in.
I'm sorry, Samuel. I really don't want anyone stepping inside. The dead deserve a dignified rest.
I understand. I won't insist.
And just for the hell of it, the doorbell.
I conveyed your message to Louis. He'll fix the doorbell by the evening.
Thank you.
I think I'll go now.
Okay. Sorry, Louis. I was gonna say Louis, but Louis, I gotta interfere with your tasks yet again, mowing the lawn. I really am sorry. But let me go find him. All these screens I have to switch just to convey a simple message. Alright, buddy. Bad news.
May we talk?
What do you want?
Sorry, man.
Louis, Eleanor asked that I tell you to mow the lawn.
I know my duties, sir. I have no time for that at the moment.
Okay. I
Okay.
think I'll go now.
Awkward. Well, now I gotta report this to Eleanor. Excuse me.
Well,
Yes?
This is awkward.
I told Louis he should trim the lawn, but he insisted on fixing the doorbell first.
Oh, did he? He's hard-working and reliable, but sometimes it is difficult to get him to leave work that he has begun. Tell him that I wish him to mow the lawn right away, especially around the house. I don't want to be disturbed by that horrible sound in the evening when I'm playing.
Sure. I think...
Alright. Again, seriously. Yeah, look, buddy.
May...
What do you...
Louis, Madam has explicitly ordered that you start to mow the lawn.
Really? Oh, well, I'll do it by this evening.
You must be finished before it gets dark. Madam does not want to be disturbed during the evening.
Right, right. I'll do it as soon as possible.
I think I'll go now.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's go to the old garden. And hopefully, let's go back. Hooray! Hooray! Let's go back out to the front. Now let's get a load of his toolbox. I mean, I don't expect the key to be in there, but I'll take what I can get.
A strong glue. I'll take it.
Not done yet.
A firm wire.
Another one.
There's nothing else I need from the toolbox.
And yet the cursor's still red. But anyway, back in. Hey, buddy. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk to him. I don't even have the option. Now let's take my small empty bottle. Let's fill it.
I'll fill it with water.
Honestly, what we're about to do is pretty scummy. Every so often this happens in adventure games. You're just a jerk, but this is our life, so let's go to the abandoned house. Let's grab ourselves a tea kettle. And I'm sorry about this, but again, we're going to do it back and forth. Fill it up. We're getting the inklings of an idea here. Let's go back to the house. Let's take our kettle with water in it. Put it on the stove. Let's grab ourselves... I think I can grab the dirty paper. I almost highlighted it. Logs, there we go. Let me save just for safety. Now let's grab the newspaper, put it on the stove. Let's grab the logs, put them on the stove. And now, let us light the stove.
It lit up.
Now let's hope this works. I hope I don't need to actually wait for this. Let's leave the house and then immediately re-enter to refresh the area. Let's see if that works. I hope it does. Oh, we're in good shape. Okay, let's take the little shard that we have and use it with the steam.
Let's try something.
Remember that shard has a label on it.
Good. I managed to get the label off the shard.
Do you see where I'm going to go with this? I'm going to use the glue on the label. Let's use the fountain pen on the bottle that's just of water.
I spilt all the ink from the pen into the glass.
And now let's put the label on the bottle with dissolved blue ink.
This should be it. The oxidant is ready. I just hope that Richard won't be examining the contents too closely.
So we're just full on lying to the man. I'll go into his lab, but I'll save the discussion for next time, I think. But this is what we do. Pretty sleazy move. Welcome back to the laboratory, but once again I will save the game. And for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We're sort of exploring the Welsh area. We really want to go into the tomb, but Louis has the key and won't give it to us without Eleanor's permission, and Eleanor won't give us permission. I don't know what we're going to do about that, but in the meantime, let's lie to our scientist husband by giving him what we claim to be the oxidant he's looking for. Guess we'll see where that goes. Until next time, everyone.